Hi everyone, my name is Amemarlita Matos from Mozambique, located in South Africa. I have a master in conservation biology from Bioeducation Program Consortium at the Gorongosa National Park in Mozambique, and I have a bachelor degree in ecology and conservation and biodiversity from Eduardo Mondlane University. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the Social Science Working Group to invite me to come here to talk about the challenge and opportunity in the conservation social science across the continent of Africa. So I worked in Gorongosa National Park as a conservation education program. So during the time that I was involved in Gorongosa National Park, I was responsible for children, young people, adults, and older adults in conservation matter to improve the knowledge about biodiversity, conservation, the importance of Gorongosa National Park for their well-being. I have been involved in this activity for almost 3 years. Currently, I work as a professor in Instituto Superior Politécnico de Manica in the Ecotourism and Wildlife Management course, where we train the hygienist technicians who are being prepared to work in the ecotourism, wildlife management sectors, to work in the conservation areas. So I think that I use a social science in all activities that I carry out. For example, now I am teaching mammal identification and mammal inventory models. And I realized that most of the topic in each class, the social science are involved. For example, if you intend to carry out any inventory or biodiversity survey in a conservation area or in a different areas that have a sacred area, there are certain aspects that the scientists must be followed. Or, for example, the mammal conservation is the one topic that I covered in the mammal identification models. Some of the threats that mammals are facing directly linked to a social or traditional beliefs. And if researchers want to understand or eliminate these threats, they will have to use a social science knowledge for a better result. So during my class, I show my for my students that how they can incorporate these two science to get better result in their activity in their work in the future. So we are using this knowledge to prepare the children for the next generation to be leaders in the conservation too. So the benefits, it's hard to see because I'm seeing every single day the benefit of social science. But I can say that one of the benefits that I saw was during the our environmental education activity with the children from a community near to Gorongosa National Park. A brilliant moment occurred when some children come forward to report that they had destroyed their bird trap. Normally in this community, you will find the people putting the traps to capture the bird for it. And during the walking, they saw the trap and destroyed. And when I inquired about the action, they explained that they recognize the importance of the birds in the environment as they contribute for growing the new trees by spreading seeds. So this make me very happy to see this like, oh, we are making change. So another benefit is in close proximity to the Instituto Superior Politécnico de Manica, their rural community and the primary school. So a couple of weeks ago, we conducted a lecture about wildfire to share the knowledge about the impact. Because during the dry season, this community often engage in wildfire that adversely affect the land, the botanical garden, and their own lives. And we receive the good feedback. They asked us that this type of activity we have to do many times. And at the end of the lecture, we plant trees and they engage that these kids have to carry out and protect these kids. So this is the one benefit where I am seeing that to protect the biodiversity, we have to include the social science. So the challenge, one of the big challenge happened when I decided to work in the social science. Many people around me did not consider the social science conservation as a science, and they often asked me why I followed that area, why I didn't show the topic that to talk about the elephant or lion, something very interesting. Some people say that I couldn't be able to find a job in this area, and I have to tell that sometimes it makes me sad. I felt insecure, and I thought that my topic was not interesting, was less interesting. But after many readings, talking with my supervisor Laura, I realized that no, my topic is special, and I start to see the applicability of the social science. And another challenge is the community perception about the conservation, is how the people see when the conservation affects their well-being. For example, if you go to the community and say, don't cut the trees, but they depend directly of that trees, and to see how this shock this community. So make me to see how it's being harming and how can we going in the right way to have a good perception for both sides. Another challenge is the language. Is the despite Portuguese being an official language, there are some people who speak English, but there are not many articles or information about social science conservation in Portuguese. So I had to improve my English to be in this area, but it is still one of the challenge and less funding on this area. And I started working and didn't see many foundings that cover this area. So the priorities for advising is we have to break the barriers that the social science is not science. I think just like me, there are many other people that are facing in this problem. So we have to break this, and we have to start to show from the student and another people how the social science is the powerful to guarantee the and protect the biodiversity. and we have to more conservation related articles publication, mainly in my countries. We have some people that are working. We have some people that work in this area, but the publication still less. So we have to create a forum to interacting and exchange ideas where the senior, the junior, and the people that's be interested in this area can exchange ideas so we can be more strong. So this is the some point that I would like to share with you. And I would like to say thank you for the Instituto Superior Polytechnic for the opportunity that I have been acquiring now as a professor at the Gorongosa National Park, for the opportunity that I get to work closer with the community and the social science working group for the opportunity to work closely with these clients. Thank you for all of you that been here so we can discuss more about this. Thank you.